Been far too long since I featured Khorne on the channel, so here we are with another replay from Munch featuring the big boy Skarbrand. I think people sometimes forget just how insane Skarbrand can be sometimes. I mean, often he is a big target for missiles, obviously, against a lot of factions, and here against the Skaven, he's a bit of a risky pick because we've got some Rattling guns. Not to mention, Gorich is here with Throt the Unclean by his side. We've got Warlock Engineer, Poison Wind Globadiers, backline of Rat Ogres, and some Clan Rat Spears with regular Clan Rats, Skaven Slays up front, and the Avalanche Mortars already looking like Skarbrand wants a piece of them. As for the rest of the army here, 5 Bloodletters, so kind of reminds me of like very early patch Khorne in that way, although we do also have Bull Crushers as well, who I guess we're also in from the start, but 1 unit from Champions here, the Marauder Horsemen of Khorne, of course, with their anti-infantry dual axes. No missile block chance, but yeah, a lot of charge damage. Definitely a functional hybrid cavalry for sure. So let's go ahead and get things rolling, as there's just, oh yeah, a couple of Flesh Hounds in the back as well. So Skarbrand just going to charge straight in and immediately try and eat some Globadiers, or the Avalanche Mortars, rather. He does have that AoE Enrage, which is going to prevent them from actually getting away. Rattling Guns are going to open up point blank, though, which is definitely going to hurt him big time, and he himself also went into a rage there, so let's see if the rest of the army can follow up quick enough to actually bail Skarbrand out, or did he just straight up throw him into the meat grinder? We'll see. Yeah, Bloodletters here do charge in, and we also get the Marauder Horseman from the back, critically shutting down the Rattling Guns with that anti-infantry bonus. Man, that is a serious charge damage there. I'm going to keep these health bars up for now, just so that we can kind of admire the absolute carnage that the Khorne army is going to unleash in a big hurry. We do see a Flensing Ruin here. I think it's a mistake, definitely not to cast that immediately where Skarbrand is and try and finish him off, but I guess the Skaven player figured that Gorich and Throt could just finish him off, but I'm not sure here. Skarbrand is very, very low. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, ooh, did he just run into the Flensing Ruin? Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's very, very bad. I guess it could have been worse because it was pretty much over, but let's see now how long Skarbrand could survive. He just took basically his entire HP pool of damage. He's got close to 2,000 left, and the rest of the Khorne army is definitely putting on the hurt here to the Skaven, but will they run out of steam too quickly? We do see Avalanche Mortars there coming back. They're going to get a volley into the Skull Crushers there, who are following up on Gorich, trying to make sure that he doesn't take out Skarbrand here. Skarbrand's going to take a big old hit right there, but will he be able to get away? Oh, Skarbrand's just running for his life right now. Of course, I was talking him up in the intro, and it's just going to be him running for his life the whole time, but even while he's running for his life, he can still definitely get some value. Meanwhile, the Skull Crushers here do get some pretty good damage on Gorich. We're going to get a nice little rear charge here from these Marauder Horsemen. Of course, their flaming damage, and just all the Khorne flaming damage in general, is going to do extra damage to Throt, which is why he's a little bit of a curious pick here, but at the same time, kind of makes sense to support Gorich. We'll see. We'll see how he ends up faring in that fight once the charge bonus wears off for the Marauders. Bloodletters getting set for another engagement. Going to charge on in here. And Skarbrand's still alive back there, right? Yep, just checking. Okay, he's just chasing off the Avalanche Mortars. That's fine. Good use case for Skarbrand in this situation, since he has no HP. And the Flesh Hounds and everything else can just work down the rest of the Skaven's army. So I guess in this instance, he was just a big distraction piece. And legitimately bursting down the Avalanche Mortars is a bit of value, but we'll have to check in on him more in the late game. Here in the center, it's just, yeah, Khorne Infantry, Bloodletters, great DPS, somewhat squishy in certain circumstances, but here there's not really enough DPS output from the Skaven to really damage them much. It's just Clan Rats, which they'll be able to cut through no problem. Gorich and Throt are legitimately going to be an issue, though, especially as they regenerate HP as this fight kind of goes on. Unfortunately, Skarbrand doesn't have Gore Feast, and should he get Gore Feast? I think it's arguable that he probably should get Gore Feast, maybe. I don't know. I haven't actually really thought about it that much until now. But just in general, I think it would make Skarbrand a lot more worthwhile as a character. Even if you have to pay for it, it's still something that just having some kind of self-heal on him would be insanely strong. But it would also kind of help Khorne, which I feel like has often struggled in... I mean, they're very good in certain situations, right? And if you build them in certain ways, but often can struggle. just in terms of survivability. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Should Skarbrand get a self-heal? I mean, Khorne also has access to the ROR Gorgon, which has a self-heal, obviously. But I don't know. It seems weird that it's like a skill available in campaign that Skarbrand can't get. Kind of like how, for the longest time, Kugath didn't have his Mortis engine, which he probably should have had from the start. But anyway, this is it now. Skarbrand's going to go for the all-in. He's charged up his weapon strength significantly, up to 1,000 now with Wrathful Reaper active, which is going to make him enraged, but he just kills. Yeah, this is the ending where Throt just dies. Oh, man. Skarbrand's so mad, and when you leave him to the late game like this and let him charge up his weapon strength like that, yeah, he just kills the Skaven characters in like 2 hits each. So there you go. That's why you don't let Skarbrand chase your routing units, guys. Oh, that's a great ending. I love that so much. Anyway, yeah, the Bloodletters also definitely contributed nicely. One of them even getting up to 900 value, which is pretty impressive. The combination of the Bloodletters and Fleshhounds, because the Skaven focused so much value on trying to take Skarbrand out, they just ended up sweeping a lot of their units. The Horsemen of Khorne also contributing quite nicely, both with their missile attacks and their melee charges. Very timely in saving Skarbrand. It was just a couple more seconds of those rattling guns, and he probably would have gone down. But, excuse me, Skull Crushers also, I mean, didn't quite pay for themselves, but tactically were quite nice, especially in helping to save Skarbrand at key moments. On the Skaven side, Throt, I actually kind of like the pick of Gorich here. I don't know that I would take him with Throt. I'd probably actually take him with a Packmaster. Although Packmaster is also just going to die horribly to all the Khorne stuff, so I'm not really sure, honestly. It's nice to have the healing, but the source of healing is just so squishy. On the other hand, the Rattling Guns did fantastic. They're really the bright spot for the Skaven roster. Poison Wind Blows are also still always going to be a good option, even after lots of nerfs. They're still pretty decent, especially against a faction like this, but Skaven just, yeah, got rushed down and destroyed in many ways. Nice to see. Love that finish. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. If you do like this sort of content, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button. I'm going to be out of town quite a bit in the month of June here, so I'm not going to have a lot of live content, but when you guys are seeing this, I'm not sure if I would have hosted the BBB final yet or not, or maybe I'll put up a community post about it, but yeah, definitely going to have content for you guys, obviously for the month of June while I'm gone, but just taking some time away to enjoy with family and such. So yeah, hopefully you guys are also enjoying your summertime as well, or wintertime for you guys in Upside Down land. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.